This lesson is for progressive-minded people who have somebody in their network who is very likely to vote, but is undecided or Trump curious, not Trump committed. Now, you should only be watching this whole module if you've already assessed that this person is not super committed to Mr. Trump. However, if you haven't done that, one of the things you can do is do something called a motivational interview, where you have them put their feelings about voting for Mr. Trump on a scale from 1 to 100 or 1 to 10. Now, if they say that they're so likely to vote for Trump, they're in like the 8 or 9 category, if that's high on your scale, then you're probably wasting your time. And this is not somebody you should be spending your time on if you're really trying to maximize your impact on the people that you know. So there should be somewhere from 7 to 3. Less than 3, you're not spending your time trying to influence those people. Although you might talk to them sometimes because it motivates you, but this is about changing people. So if you ask them where they are on that scale in between, and you find out they're between 7 and 3, at some points in this process, you might say, well, why are you, let's say 0 is voting against him, why are you not at 0? And they will have reasons that they are basically have some pro-Trump feelings. And it's useful to get at that and to ask them experiences about that. But at some point in this process, you might go the other way. Like if you're there at 7 or at 6, why are you not higher? Why are you not at 8? Or why are you not at 9 or whatever? And they will have feelings about that too. And that's what motivational interviewing does. You try to get people in touch with their ambivalence about something, and because you're trying to nudge that forward and give it room to breathe. But first, you go with their feeling before you try to get them in touch with what's on the other side of that. So I just want to say in advance, this conversation is going to be difficult for progressive people. It's going to be hard for you to hear this. It's going to be hard for you to come up with stories. So I will say more about this later in this series, but I just want to say, I recognize this is hard to do, but it's critical that you calm down. We're going to talk about that. It's critical that you keep an open heart and mind. We're going to talk about that if you're going to most effectively move people. People do not like to be preached at or told that they are stupid. And this method is all about compassion and open-mindedness. If you like the content of this video, please press like or subscribe, because that helps the algorithm push it out to more people who might want to see it. Anything you do in support, whether it's a like or a subscribe or a share or even a small financial contribution to this self-funded project, is helpful in making sure we can continue this important work of spreading compassion for the sake of democracy.